Facebook under American Mammal. Look it up. And we're live on YouTube. The American Mammal channel on YouTube is up and running for this here live stream. So we are live on Vimeo, on Twitch, on the Facebook, and on YouTube. Pretty much everywhere anybody is, we're there. We expect, welcome to you, because we expect joining you and me today, we're probably going to have tens of people watching this live stream. That is the power of the internet, ladies and gentlemen. We can get in front of tens of people at one time from one stream with one camera and 4 computers and a bunch of other stuff to make this possible. But we are a little early. It is 9:32. Today we are doing the BASECAMP group ride workout. That means we're joining a whole group of cyclists, both members of the BASECAMP winter training program and anybody else who comes on to ZWIFT and joins the group ride for free, as well as a couple of the world's top coaches who will be coaching us through the Fruit Loops workout today. But before we get into the group workout, I'm going to go over and I'm going to just quickly turn on, launch the ride, and it looks like we're going to ride in Twilight Harbor on Makuri Island. And just get a few miles logged as a warm-up, if you will, before we truly get going with the workout. Why? Well, because I am a little stiff from Tuesday's workout still. Yesterday was a pretty easy ride. And so, hey, Adeline said, right on. So, thanks for the props there, brother. So, this is an overreaching week in our BASECAMP training program, which means that, well, we're pushing harder. We're forcing our systems into, well, a literal overload situation so that we can force our adaptation systems into overload and thus build strength and endurance and, well, everything that we expect from our training. And our overload week wraps up with a race up the ZWIFT on Saturday morning, which, again, if you join us, you'll be able to watch us live. Watch me suffer live through that race up the ZWIFT. And then Sunday, just some endurance riding before we have our recovery week, which consists of Monday and Tuesday off the bike. I'm not sure, I haven't looked yet if Wednesday is a light riding day or if it's an off the bike day. It could be either, or we may have the option, depending on how we feel. And then Thursday is usually a pretty light ride, just to get our legs opened up again and our heart pumping some. Friday is a little bit more of an aggressive workout compared to our typical Fridays, which really gets our systems up and running, really ready for Saturday, which is then we retest, we do an FTP test. So that is the next 7, 8, 9, or 10 days, because then Sunday's another endurance day. Yeah. But our workout on Tuesday, because I was already fairly fatigued from last week, and then we're pushing it harder this week, leading into the race. So Tuesday was a difficult or a challenging workout. Yesterday, while it was fairly easy, I literally rode for roughly, I think it was only an hour and a half, here on this exact same route. But my legs are a little stiff, so they need to wake up. And since I have 22 minutes before the ride starts, and ZWIFT only forces us to be into the group ride 5 minutes early, that gives me 15 minutes to ride, to warm up, and to just enjoy the indoor cycling here on ZWIFT. Oof, I feel a little snotty, not really congested today, just actually in my nose itself feels a little I don't know, weird. And then my eyes, I can feel actually there's a little bit of congestion back there, so maybe like congestion behind my eyes. So I ate a cough drop, hoping that opens my sinuses up a little bit. I don't know where my, I don't even know what that stuff is called. But whatever. I am sure that as I get my heart pumping a little bit here, we're at 123, so we're already starting to wake up a little bit. Could even get the fans warmed up. I have found that it typically takes me a good, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour when I'm doing a longer event like the Pan Ohio Hope Ride, which is a 4-day event between like 70 and 100 miles a day. I found that it takes, 40 to an hour for my body really to open up in the morning. Wake up, get going. C. Gossard from BASECAMP said, right on. I'm guessing they are joining the group ride and on the ZWIFT companion app. That was one thing I meant to try today. Oh well. We'll try it tomorrow. It's a less important since it's a short, easy recovery day. But I have seen a few people who have figured out how to get the companion app shared as a separate module on the screen, which will require me to reconfigure the screen up above me here, the game screen, kind of push it over that way a little bit, and then add the companion app in the space that I'm freeing up by reducing the size of the game screen. And that together then will let you see the game in the big part of the screen, you know, over here. You'll be able to see the companion app above me over here. And then I'll pretty much be, I think I'll probably move myself over this way just a little bit, so I'm closer to the edge of the screen rather than where I'm at now. Because there's no reason to have this space right here just empty. So by doing those things, you'll be able to see the companion app, which either has a map showing where I am in the world, in whatever world I'm riding in. It has your dashboard and, in other words, their own version of a bike computer screen. Or if you're in a workout, it shows you the workout that's loaded and what you're doing, what's coming up, whether you're in erg mode or incline mode, that kind of stuff. You can see nearby ZWIFTers in one of those screens, and then the one that's open most of the time during the group rides, at least, is the messaging component of the companion app. And that gives us the ability to communicate with one another. The coaches talk and teach us or explain to us, they explain us what we're doing in the workout, what the reason for it, what the benefit we should expect, and then cues as we're doing the workout to make sure that we're staying focused and doing the right things. But then you can also see in the app what anybody who's in the group ride happens to say, which sometimes is a great learning experience, other times it's just extremely comical, but it's always a good way to get your mind off of the experience of being in the pain cave, or by watching the clock and see how much time you have left in a workout. Right now at the bottom left of the screen, or right here above my head, it's showing us that in 13 minutes and 23 seconds the group ride starts, and ZWIFT will take me there with 5 minutes to go. So right now I'm just getting a few extra miles in, as if I'm riding to Carlisle, PA to actually join the live event. So I'm just going down the road, getting to the place where the group is meeting, which during the season, that's what I typically do. I'm not one of those people who likes to, in fact, I specifically don't like driving 2 bike rides. And so unless I really screwed up and I'm running really far behind, or it's so far away that it just doesn't make sense, I always ride 2 my group rides and then ride home. So it gives me a little bit of time to get warmed up. Lets me get a few extra miles both before and after in. And just gives you that alone time with your head and your thoughts to get everything set and cleared out before joining the group. So, I got a little soreness in this muscle right here in my leg. I don't know what that's called, right here. Just above the outside edge of my right knee. E. Hershey says, right on. Thank you. My goal isn't to push too hard. It's not to get too warm too early. I literally just want to start getting things pumping a little bit. My heart rate's up to 139, about 140. So I think I have awoken my systems, get my liver ready to produce the energy that I can need. I can feel my lungs starting to open up a little bit. I got 5 more minutes until I'm forced into the group ride. So I'll get about 6 miles in total as a warm-up. Not too bad. Boy, you hear those fans kick in? They're both set to speed. So they're looking at they're actually looking at the power of the bike. Calculating what that speed means, assuming that I'm on flat ground. So it's not necessarily always matching what I got going on in game. Like right now it says I'm going 22. Yeah, it says I'm on flat ground though. But sometimes ZWIFT and the other cycling apps or games have you riding an inaccurate speed for your power to weight to size to aero calculation ratio, whatever it is. C. Muldoon says, right on. Another person, K. Moore DC, says, right on. So there's 2 more people that you will see in the workout if you choose to log in and join us, which I strongly encourage you to do if you're so inclined. Zipjock said, right on. %, faster than the last lap. Woohoo! Got about 2.5 minutes before I join the group ride. T. Celine says, right on. Another name you will see in the group ride if you choose to join us, or if you just keep watching the video. I promise you that today's ride is going to be painful. Painful in a good way. Painful in a positive way. But it's definitely going to be sweaty. It's going to be not a whole lot of talking because I'm going to be pretty out of breath. I haven't actually looked at what the dynamics of the workout themselves are, but I'm pretty sure that with a name like Fruit Loops, it can't be good. All right, a little over a minute before we join the workout. Body temp skin is definitely, 24 seconds until we join the workout. Body temp is definitely built up. Let's go in 11 seconds. So 6.2 miles in 20. Hang tight and into France for Power Fruit Loops presented by Live Cycling. Alrighty. Steering functionality will return as soon as the event is over, as well as the climb function that has been disabled. I'm gonna shift a little bit. I don't know if this is currently being controlled by erg or not. I think it's not before the ride starts because there's nothing telling it what to set it at. I'm gonna drink some water out of my not clear water bottle, but it looks like it's black. It's actually light blue. All right, tunage for today's group ride. I think yesterday's was okay, I don't remember. Ooh, I guess I gotta turn my Nox gear on first. I think it'll work. I think Fruit Loops is a mix of higher and lower power. Actually, we could look at it right up there above my head over there. So we get the warm up,
it looks like 2 minutes at 185, 2 minutes at 185. So the power stays the same, and then we got these 1 minute soft pedals in between. So it's the same wattage, which means that for sure, look at that group. Man, this is going to be a competitive one. So we got 2.5 minutes to go. One of those 2 minute pedals is going to be a low cadence, and now I actually remember the preview of it. Low cadence standing. So I may be a little out of the screen, especially as I get more tired. And then 2 minutes seating at a higher cadence. Same power though. That's interesting. So we got 1:55. Yeah, I am sweating. I'm gonna actually, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Battery's dead. I gotta log into my Wahoo app and turn at least one of these fans on. I'm gonna turn this one on high. As soon as it's connected, control. I'm gonna go back to the workout. I'm gonna go back into look at that, live racing. Okay. There's me right there with the blue socks on, the blue and white striped socks. That is me. So if you get lost on the group ride and you need to find me, look for the blue and white striped socks. I don't know if you can see my jersey here is a reflective dot jersey. Designed to increase my visibility when I'm riding in the pain cave. Or in the spring and fall when in the shoulder season. And here we go. Was not ready for that. I wasn't looking. That minute and a half went really fast. So this black jersey with these reflective dots on it is actually a primal jersey. Not my favorite. Oh man, I hope this isn't going to be a sign of the times for this ride. The fit of the primal jerseys, even though they call it a race cut, it's really not. It's what anybody else would call, I don't know, a club cut, or just, you know, another nice word for a fat middle-aged person cut. It's pretty baggy in the waist region. And actually kind of a little baggy even up here in the shoulders. So when you're riding, like look at this right here. Look at all that extra material right here. So I don't like the cut of it. I don't necessarily love the material. Definitely made it to a price point for $130 jersey. But I will tell you that I have shown up this past fall when I got it. I showed up at my Tuesday night ride, and at first people were like, "What the hell are you doing wearing a black jersey?" it's going to get dark, and before we're halfway done with the ride. And as it started getting dark and headlights started creeping up behind us, they were like, holy crap, between your reflective Bont shoes and that jersey, you freaking light up like a spotlight, which is the intention. So I wish that somebody else would come out with a competing jersey that has a better cut, a more streamlined cut, so that it's not all baggy and flapping as you ride. But until then, I certainly will wear this jersey in that shoulder season when I'm likely to be riding out either before the sun comes up or after it goes down. Of course, it doesn't matter how bright you light up if a person's got their head buried in their phone while they're driving down the road. They can't see anyhow. I really kind of need to swing this around and have it out here, because looking down like this, and it's kind of really close to the bars, so I got to kind of squeeze my way in. All right, I'm going to turn the other fan on because I can see what's going to happen. I'm already getting pretty warm, and we're not really riding. We're just warming up. So you're going to have to probably deal with the noise of the fan throughout this next 55 minutes and 44 seconds. Alrighty. So on the computer that's up front over there, where I can see essentially what you see, on the screen in front of me, I see the game. So that's what I'm actually riding off of. I don't know why I just shifted. Stay seated and spin up the effort. Oof, lots of turns in this road. So, in the screen over there that shows me essentially what you see in the screen, I still look pretty washed out. On the screen I've got right back here, which is the computer that's running the live stream, I don't look washed out at all. Although this jersey seems to be screwing with the green screen algorithm a little bit. Or at least it just looks weird that the monitor piece of that screen is actually pretty small. So what I'm looking at isn't life-sized, or even anywhere near as big as what you see it. And it's kind of the size that you would see it on a phone. Okay, here comes the next fast pedal. Get that hitting up to 100. I'm at 111. Whew. Well, I can definitely feel those fans. It feels like I'm going way faster than 12. Which I think these fans top out at, I don't know, 30 or 32, something like that. I'm getting anxious seeing that go banner. And why do these 45 seconds feel like they take about 4 minutes? All right, a minute at 120, 5 minutes at 150, and then we're into the workout. My legs, I can feel it, I'll tell you that right now. I think I'm going to preload with a Martin Gel 100 Calf 100. This stuff has, I think, 60 grams of carbs and 60 grams of caffeine, or something like that. Ooh. Whew. We got a lot of these 2x2s. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like there's 10 of them, or maybe 11 of them. I think 10 of them. can't see the ones that are off the screen. It just says plus 6 more. One of those is a cool down. So 5 more. Your choice today, to erg or not to erg. Yeah, I prefer to erg when I'm on the trainer. I get enough of non-erg off the trainer or when I'm free riding. I prefer to not have to think about the workout. I just pedal through it. I prefer to not have to think about my power up. Think about the cadence and my state of mind. And obviously, talk to you. So my name is Dave. We are 13 minutes and 30 seconds into the workout and about 20 minutes into my warm-up before that. So we're about 30 minutes in. My name is Dave and I am the American Mammal, the middle-aged man in Lycra. And this channel is designed specifically to give me encouragement to follow my winter training plan, to stay focused and engaged, and put myself through the pain in the winter that will give me the joy of crushing all my mates in the spring and summer. Well, that and just being fit and healthy and just generally feeling good about myself. But the videos are intended to keep me focused. As a secondary benefit, people like yourselves can log in and watch me suffer. And if any of you get the bug, get the itch to hop on your trainer, log into an app like ZWIFT or Be Cool or Full Gas or Ruby and log some miles in your own pain cave, then all the better. Especially if you log in and ride with me, which is always an option. All right, here we go. The first one. Standing, slower cadence. Wow. So the surgery I had on my feet, definitely, I can still feel it while I am standing and pedaling. Especially since I'm leaning so far forward. But I'm partly leaning far forward so that I can point my toes down and get some of that weight off my feet. This is not enough power for me to be standing. No, I have not found my standing rhythm. It's not enough power. My feet are slipping off the pedals now. I'm almost back to my heels on the balls of my feet. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to stand for all of those. It's too light of a cadence, so I can't really... Not too light of a cadence, too light of a power on the pedals. Oh, I don't know what that banner was. That tricked me. I thought we were slowing down. Whew. So, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go to workout. I'm going to turn erg off for the standing and then turn it back on for the sittings. I realize I'm not going to get my stars in this workout, but 185 watts is too light for me standing. Okay, I'm going to turn erg off. That's better feel. Now the pedals can carry my weight. F. Guerrilla said right on. I don't have breath to shout it. Alright, yeah, this hurts my legs. I want to reevaluate. Back to erg. Yep. This is putting the cave in the pain cave. Oh wait, reverse that. And the sup in the Sufferfest. So maybe I try and turn the rig off again, but ease up the powder just a little bit. So somewhere between, like maybe closer to 210, maybe. I got a second bottle today, and I'm glad I did. Holy crap. Whew. 30 seconds. That's our side. Alessi said, right on. Alright, I'm going to try it around, try to get it to like 200, 210. Right there. Not too soft. D. Bela. Balsa? Wood. Oh, Balsa Wood. Daniel Wood said right on. Pass. Sajoka says right on. Man, I cannot even read what Tim's writing on the big screen. Try to pedal to the beat, maybe. Oh my God. You can do it. You can do it, Tim said. You can do it. "20 seconds. Almost done. Ken Carl said, right on. All right, here you go. Holy cow, my thighs are freaking burning. My quads, my glutes, my hamstrings, everything. Yes, it is. We're supposed to be eating pie? I did not prepare for that on my ride today. Whatever, it caught my breath that time. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is definitely okay. The even bottom. My feet keep slipping on these pedals. Al Sloth says right on it. $20. Aerobic gel isotonic. That was great. I don't know how much I spilled, and how much I got in my mouth, and how much is in my kit. All right. Here we go. Dancing on the pedal, but it's not enough power to do that really. Okay, now I'm really dancing. Now. 4 intervals ago. Holy crap. There's only one left though. Man, that minute went by fast. Too freaking fast. Really freaking fast. It's alright. Only 2 minutes. Going 50 to 100, holy crap. I'm a spiel setting right on. Let me tell you what, I like these kind of workouts. We're almost an hour in. It seems like it's been 10 minutes. The struggle is real now. Nice. Holy crap. So usually in workouts, if you've watched any of them, I pretty much don't need any gels. Most of the hours, most of the workouts are an hour, hour and a half. And you just don't need it. But obviously I knew going into it I was going to need something. And I did. I ate a gel with caffeine in the beginning. For those of you that don't know, caffeine basically numbs your sense of pain. It makes effort feel less intense. Whew. Hey, Kathy Watts, how do we get a live kit in our locker room? Live cycling kit in the ZWIFT locker room. They're so furry and cuddly. Just what you need during your ride. Do you give cats if we come to your house? Do you have a box of kittens outside? Maybe we get a Kit Kat afterwards? Kit Kat candy bar. Babe Ruth in the pool. All right, 15.6, 2.1 slices of pie, 70 TSS, 590 kcal, 163 average watts. And it's 15.6, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Damn it. It's all going to be endurance and recovery, but you gotta. So after you do a group ride, you know, they turn off the giving thumbs up on group rides because I guess it was crashing their servers because, you know, there's too many people. But ever since 2 updates ago, now when you finish a group ride, it doesn't turn back on. Now it's on during workouts, and it's on during free riding, but if you do a group ride, like it was on before my group ride, but now it ain't on. I'm using an iPad. LOL, thanks. I got a chuckle out of it. I crack myself up sometimes. Alrighty. So, I gotta be at least well, it's a little bit of a, I don't know, hilly route somehow, something. So I don't need to ride as hard as I did during the ride at 185 watts was the goal. But I also need to be way over 100 watts. So, maybe somewhere around 150 would be a good number. Or, maybe my body will decide for me. And maybe I'll just do it all in recovery. Instead of zone 2. Kay Morris said, right on. How do you guys get to do it? I can't do it on my iPad after work, after a group ride. Kay Kohler says, right on. Dan Bellsmore said, right on. Thank you, Dan. You know, I don't know why I said Dan. I said D. I'm assuming it was Dan. Could be Daphne. Or Deirdre. So we're at 20 miles. Got to ride a little bit further because gonna make sure I can get credit for 20 miles. Otherwise, it never happened if it ain't on Strava. Hey, those of you out there who want to follow me on Strava, so you can watch my pain, not just here in the pain cave, but you can watch it throughout the year. I think it's either Dave Hine or D Hine, or just search for Muppets with an S. Muppets Cyclismo. And if you're ever in Miami, check out the Muppet Cyclismo cycling team. We ride Tuesday mornings at 5:45. Is that right? 5:45? Maybe it's 5:15. I don't remember. Saturdays at 7, I think. Maybe 7:30. I think it's 7 o'clock. And we meet at the Starbucks in the Groovy Grove. And then on Sundays, we usually ride up to AOS, always on Sunday, and do that ride from wherever, from Hollywood or wherever it starts. Actually, we kind of meet at the end of the causeway there in Hollywood. I don't know what road that is. For the group on A1A, and then we tap in, ride up A1A into Davie, cross the little causeway there, which is a drawbridge. Once in a while we get stuck on that, but not usually. Keep going up A1A around the Fort Lauderdale Airport, across the 17th Street Causeway, up to Las Olas, turn around, come back, again across 17th Street, down A1A, which back around the airport, and then back down whatever that road is called in Davie to the beach, and then we typically then just stay on Collins the rest of the way, go back into South Beach, stop for coffee somewhere along the way. Usually right there at the end of the Venetian Causeway, but not always. Grab a cup of joe, maybe a little pastry, and then a quick sprint across the Venetian Causeway back to downtown, where we split up and go our own ways home on Sundays. So that's always a fun ride. But the Saturday ride, we sometimes start and do a lap or two in Key Biscayne. That way anybody who has to bug out early can bug out after only 20 or 30 miles. And then we go down to Robert is Here down in Florida City. Or sometimes we don't do the loops in the Key, and we just go down to Robert is Here, maybe do a couple loops around the Homestead Miami Speedway. Usually go to Robert's. Once in a while we'll go down to the Circle K on Key Largo. So yeah, we'll cross Hope Sound Bridge and then ride down to, what is it, 734 or something like that, down to the Circle K, refill our bottles there, turn around, and come back. And that road, after you get off of Hope Sound, that road through from in Key Largo there, at least one of those ways, if not both of those ways, is really fast. So it's a pretty fun ride. It's a pretty, but the ride to Robert is Here means we get to stop at Robert is Here, get some fruit juice or a smoothie, or just buy some unusual tropical fruits before heading back up to the gloomy grove. So I'm at 21.4 miles as I was just babbling on about the Muppet Cyclismo rides in Miami. Now I'm at 21.5. So I'm going to pull over to the side of the road. It looks like it's far over as I can get. And I am going to call that a ride. I'm going to put a lid on it, if you get my drift. I'm going to go up to the computer so that I can end the ride and tell you all about the goodness that was this ride. Okay, so let's go over here, click on Add Menu. Not all that aggressive of a ride. So it looks like my my heart rate dropped out once, twice, 3 times. I can't see that closely. 4 or 5 times. I wonder what's going on with that. Interesting. So these were all after the end of the ride, right? Yeah, these ones were all at the end of the ride. This one was during the ride. Anyhow, 155 watt average, 21.5 miles, an hour and 19, 2.6 slices of pie, which is 739 kcals, and a TSS of 88. So, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it?
It's 11:21 a.m. Happy Thursday.
All right, and that's a wrap for me for this ride for today. Join me tomorrow at about 10 o'clock because I'm going to be riding again. I'm going to just do that 45-minute, pretty easy, laid back, simple ride. But come and join me because you're cool. So thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing you out there on the road.